Ta'ala again. Picked up by Paramore. Stephen Bashop. Oh, a lovely little dummy by the outside half. But he had Jamie Joseph in front of him. Lima. Pass out by Pat Lam to So'oalo. He's still going. The good tackle going in from Tuindrake, the substitute. And a penalty against Japan for diving in on top of the ball. Referees are strict on that in this World Cup tournament.
Credit to both sides for trying to play expansive rugby, the ball going out to the wings. But again, Japan being penalised here for trying to kill the ball and trying to win the ball on the floor. Too many hands getting in, and Andrew Cole decided that a penalty was to be given.
Stephen Bashop now. Stephen Bashop certainly gives this Samoan side composure from the outside half position. Former All Black and such a wealth of experience. A very good director of operations. Leota's rinse has come out during this match. That was blue, green and yellow at the start. Bit of a traffic light. Here now is Ta'ala. Samoan forwards on the drive. Leota. Stephen Bashop, Twingamala brings in So'oalo, and So'oalo is so easy coming through the gap. Samoa scored their third try. It was done at pace, it was executed perfectly, and the Samoans have gone further ahead.
Beautifully orchestrated move by Samoa there, and it all revolved around the fact that Stephen Bashop rather, bring a Twingamala the ball and flies around Honey. They're all drawn towards Twingamala, which then allowed the right wing So'oalo to come in and pick a beautiful angle right in between, and hardly a hand laid on him. Lovely try, well worked. Again, these are the sort of tries where hours are spent on the practice field, and they come off once or twice possibly in a season, but obviously Samoa will be very happy with that try.
Silao lying with nothing more than a formality, unless it's charged down, which it's not. It's 2 more points, and Samoa have worked themselves into a very commanding position now. The Samoans lead the Japanese here in Wrexham by 28 points to 9. And a replacement coming on for Japan. That's Tanuma, the lock, who's gone on for Robert Gordon. So Rob Gordon, the New Zealand man who hails from Otago, is on the bench, and it's Hiroyuki Tanuma who's on, wearing 20. So Oyalo, the scrum half, working things from the base of the scrum, from the base of the maul and the ruck. That's Leota. Here he is again, Sir Oyalo, and so prominent is Twingamala in this Samoan side. Bashop, little kick, and again a big tackle on Masur, going in by Brian Lever. Stephen Bashop acting as a scrum half. Confidence now with the Samoans. That's Junior Paramore. Hirose outside his 22. Got a big kick for a little man. Pat Lam using all his bulk. Twingamala and Samoa have regrouped. There's a 3-2 on this left-hand side. Leota taking the pass from Junior Paramore. Robert Ale, the tight head prop. So'oalo going in with the foot. Bashop. Twingamala taken by Motoki. That's the halfway line. But have Samoa lost it? Yes, they have. Picked up by Kunda, the Japanese hooker. There's something on here now for Japan. Tuindraki. Tuindraki's out of one tackle, out of another. McCormick with the follow-up on the inside. Captain doing a good job. It's on the Samoan 22, Motoki. Jamie Joseph picks it up. It's a good period of play, and Samoa penalised for standing offside in defence, pushing up too far. Well played, Japan.
Two good periods of play for both sides there. First of all Samoa, then they lost the ball and Japan came back in the attack. Tuindraki looking very physical on the left-hand wing there. I don't think McCormick would have thanked him very much for that inside pass.
Japan now running it out of their own 22. This is brave play by Samoa. Tuingamala on his own. Has he got the pace to go all the way? He's looking for a way around. He's beaten the substitute lock, but Tanuma gets an important hand in the way. And he's lying on top of the ball. Brendan Reedy was looking for the ball. This could be a try. A very good tackle going in by McCormick. There's some tired players out there. Ta'ala. Leota fancies himself as an outside half. Taken down by Watanabe, but this is a tackle. This is a try for the captain, Pat Lam. And Samoa are confident. They're running in from all sorts of angles, and Pat Lam, the captain of Samoa, adds another try. It's their fourth.
I think Japan just run out of numbers there, but I think Brendan Reedy, the Samoan prop, is in a bit of a few problems here. I think the touch judges noticed something earlier on, but again, as I said, run out of defenders. Pat Lam finding a wonderful angle of run to come off Trevor Leota, who brought in 2 or 3 defenders with him.
Leota to Lam, and the captain adds the finishing touch. Lovely piece of support play by the Samoan captain.
The try might well be disallowed because, as I mentioned earlier on, Brendan Reedy got flagged by the touch judge, but they seem to have allowed the try anyway. But the touch judge looked at one point as if he's going to come across and flag for something. Might have changed his mind.
Not quite sure here whether the try will have been allowed. That's Hiroyuki Tanuma, the substitute lock. And we'll have a look at this punch here. There, keep your eye on Tanuma. Now that's Brendan Reedy. And you'll see here, bang, there we are. That's a punch gone straight in on the cheekbone of Tanuma. And the touch judge saw it. And that is why Pat Lam's try has been disallowed, and indiscipline has cost the Samoans. Brendan Reedy, the culprit.
Brendan Reedy just cost 7 points to the Samoan cause, to be honest, and he won't be thanked by Pat Lam.
Score remains 28 points to 9, and some 14 minutes to go for Japan. Masahiro Kunda finds Watanabe again. Hirose, this is Greg Smith, former Canterbury man from New Zealand. Hirose again, who draws Masuo into the line. Masuo scored 5 tries against Chinese Taipei in the qualifiers. Greg Smith again, but there's no one outside him. Japan looking for a way through. Motoki very congested in midfield. And there are injuries to players all over the field. That's Keiji Hirose, and I noticed that George Leopepe is on for Samoa, wearing 16 as well. There are bodies strewn all over the park, and some of them are getting up. thumping tackle going in by George Leopepe.
There are some big hits going in by Samoa, and especially as the game is opening a bit more, people are going in as individuals really, and allow themselves to get hit. But as Japan are getting more tired, we find the hits from Samoa getting stronger and bigger, and it can only mean one thing really to the Japanese cause. It looks as if it's pretty much a lost one at the moment.
Keiji Hirose looks a little bit shaken by that, and well, he might. Wearing 16 is George Leopepe. He's based with Bristol. Played Super 12 rugby for Otago Highlanders. Played in the '95 World Cup, and he's making his presence felt. So is Stephen So'oyalo, the scrum half. It's now with Greg Smith, who's getting through a mountain of work for Japan. Graham Bashop, Hirose. Bashop again. Hirose. The long pass out to Ohata, and this is Masuo. Hirose, but it's going across field for Japan. McCormick taken down by Brian Lima.
There's a tidal wave of blue tacklers out there and just waiting to hit anything in a red and white jersey, and the momentum is very much with Samoa at the moment, but Brian Lima chased his man across the field from the left wing to ensure that this Japanese attack was to no avail.
And wearing 20 for Samoa is Opeta Palepoe, who plays for the Norths club in Wellington, New Zealand. 6'6", and he takes the place of Lama Tone in the second row. Samoa are so fortunate to be able to call on the likes of these boys. 23 years of age, 16 stone 8 pounds, 6'6", can play on the flank as well, but he's a mobile forward, and it's fresh legs. It's a fresh pair of legs.
It's a very tiring game, so it's good thinking by Brian Williams really to bring some fresh legs on, utilise these players because they might be playing later on in the tournament, and take some of the key personnel off the field.
Silao Lienga, chance to add his 4th penalty of the match. 16 points already to his name. Lienga is good with a kick, and Samoa extend their lead. It's now 31 points to 9. Simo Sititi, wearing 19, has come on to the flank. He replaces Junior Paramore, who's had a storming game for Samoa. And the Samoans, as Yayan said, using their replacements to full effect and to good effect. So Yalo, sniping little run from the fringes by the scrum half, picked up by Leota. He's been a nuisance for Japan this afternoon as well. It's abrasive stuff by the Samoans, and the Japanese are feeling the full brunt of the bulky Samoan forwards, and a kick downfield that puts Japan on the back foot.
Lovely play there by Stephen Bashop. Samoa winning the ball and then rewarded his forwards for their hard work with a beautiful touch finder way down the field. This is all very demoralising for Japan at the moment.
It's on the Japanese 22, taken by Watanabe.